Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Special beer. It's a beer from Cantillon and it's the Rosé de Gambrinus. It's a Raspberry-Lambic. So yeah, it's coming in at, what's the ABV? Get all the things sorted out. 5% ABV. It's from my good friend Simon, who lives locally to me, goes out to Belgium quite regularly, and he knows now if he's going over, I'll pick me up a Cantillon. And yeah, so yeah, this is a 375ml bottle. This was bottled on the 26th of September of 2016. I've already taken the cork out because just to save time, so the dates are at the bottom there. So September, October, well, I'm not going through the months. September, keep saying September 2016, 17, 18. So I'm reviewing this on the 7th of July of 2018. So not quite 2 years, but whatever. Let's go for this one. And then yeah, I thought the cork was going to disintegrate when I was opening it, and it didn't, thank goodness. So yeah, a Raspberry-Lambic. That'll do for now. What a fizz, whatever you want to call it, in this beer. Yeah, so raging carbonation. Been in the fridge since I got it off him. It might have been earlier this year actually, I can't remember. Memory like a sieve these days. But yeah, a real kind of, yeah, it's like a tinged raspberry, well, just off white raspberry head in this beer. Quarter of a finger ahead, if you like. Let's get an aroma then. Wow. I mean, it is clear, but yeah, it's just roaring carbonation. I'm getting like a dry raspberry, like raspberries have been left out in the sun kind of thing. Not burnt, but just dried out. Raspberry jam, that kind of thing. Maybe a bit of kind of cherry in with that. I mean, this is by far, it's not my kind of preferred style of beer that I actually go for. Another good friend, Richard, of mine, lives locally. He's an expert on this kind of style of beer, and so it's going to be pretty rubbish, Richard, compared to you, mate, because you do love this style. And yeah, I'm more of an IPA, stout, everything else. But yeah, what an aroma. What an aroma on this one. You're picking up these kind of nuances of like a yeast, well, it's not, well, I mean that yeast where it's been cultured. You're picking up that kind of slight funkiness going on. A little bit, yeah, a little bit kind of not horse, yeah, a little bit horse blanky, but not as bad as not as extreme as some of them. It's a little bit more mellow than that. Yeah, let's just crack into this. Could be a longer review, so anyway, cheers. Wow. And that is it's not, there is a slight tartness to it, but it's not overly kill. Overly kill, that's a new word. Very smooth. It's a little bit tart, but not, you know, it's all very subtle. Raspberries are there, of course, but then there is that kind of, in the background, that funkiness going on, slightly drying. a little bit kind of horse blankety. But yeah, it's a really interesting one. It's really, really beautiful. This is only my second Lambic I've ever had, but the first I've actually reviewed. So the last one was the Lambic Bio. I think I took it to, we had it at, when we was at the Manchester Piss Up in March. So I thought, well, it's one of them kind of styles of beers, and this brewery is like kind of well renowned globally. Cantillon, it's just yeah, and they're so rare to get hold of, even in the UK. I mean, we can get a few of them, but when they do show up, if someone puts it online, this is there, they just sell out. Especially the bigger bottles. But you can find them, but sometimes you have to wait a while. They just get snapped up all the time, so it's really nice to actually get my hands on one. I think, yeah, it's been a special day. Let's have a special beer, and this is a special beer for the style, of course, which is not my first pick style, I've already said, but it's just lovely. It's slightly sweet, but it's not overly sweet. It's slightly tart, but not overly tart. It's just very well balanced. Nothing's really overstepping the mark, you know, against something else. So really good beer. In terms of a rating then on this one, I'm going to give this I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. It's a 4.5 all day long. It's world class, that's for sure. I need to try a lot more kind of Lambics to really get a more of a kind of rounded opinion of this style of beer. So a mosquito just decided it wanted to drop in and have a feed on my leg. But yeah, so yeah, 9 out of 10. We go to the scores on Untapped. 44,210 check-ins, 602 in the last 30 days, 30,199 ratings, coming in at 4.33. Wow, that's a big score. That's a big score there. But yeah, what can I say? It's Cantillon. This is the Rosé de Gambrinus. I'm butchering the hell out of that already. So a little bit of a thing going on there, but I got the cork out, and it's one of them bigger. Where is the? There it is. It's one of the bigger bottle caps. So anyway, let me know down below if you've had this before. Thanks again, Simon, for getting hold of this beer for me, and got to review it at last. Cheers for watching then, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.